Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. I set up a couple of factories here to create some solar panels for us. We have 86 of them, and I know a lot of you would like to see me just spread these throughout the whole factory. I'm not quite ready to go into mass production of those yet, though, although they would probably help. What's the power output on these? 106 kilowatts. That's pretty good, actually. We'll think about that a little bit later. These solar panels are for building lab things, and I think we could go ahead and build those. Let's see, we're going to need... We've got one. We're going to need 12, so we need, like, all of these. Let's go ahead and build those in the background. Our smelting setup here... I want to make a couple of changes because since we've added on the advanced circuits, we've got ourselves in a situation where we're actually going down on our copper at quite an alarming rate. So I went ahead and switched these machines over to do just the normal ore sorting, so we do get the extra copper coming in. And I built a couple of these guys because I want to get this set up on copper as well. So let's go ahead and grab this ore line and take it here instead. And we'll have you guys do the processed stuff. Let's see, processed copper. I'm guessing the ratio here is going to be the same as the iron. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be. And let's see. Oh, we don't have any power poles. All right, but we should be able to reach them. We sure can. All right, that'll get that process going, and we want to flip this one over to this recipe, which requires oxygen. We should have oxygen here somewhere. Hey, we got it right here. And we should be able to just take it down right like that. And that'll get that going. Okay, and that's a much more efficient use of the copper. I think I think it's fairly significant. I forget what the exact number is, but it's a lot better. It uses a lot less ore to create a copper plate than going through it, which is why we did it over here for the iron. And tin... Okay, tin is on its way back up, it looks like. It was looking kind of dire there for a minute. I think we'll... Well, I've already got the machines. Let's just go ahead and do it. There's no reason not to conserve. Because I have a feeling that these that we're just going to start using more and more of this stuff as time goes on. That seems to be the trend in Factorio playthroughs. We'll put you on the inside and just send you guys straight up. And you will do tin processing. And what special ingredient do you need? Just charcoal. All right, so that's ready to go. Go ahead and dump off our extra ore in here, and we got some extra plates. Do we have any copper? Yes. All right, and that will be a little bit more efficient as far as our ore usage is concerned. We've also got a problem down here with our floating in that we're not creating enough purified water. I don't know if I can do anything about that right now. I could, but I don't have anything immediately with me right now. So we'll come back to that later. I made some changes to this to make this drain out a little bit faster. I went ahead and drained it down to 0 again in between episodes, just because the crushed stone was just completely taking this over. I upgraded some of these to red belts. I upgraded a lot of the crushers. It seems to be working out quite a lot better. We're now backing up on the yellow geodes and not the blue and reds, which is, you know, it's a situation to be in. I guess we could go ahead and upgrade these belts as well, but we'll just watch it and see how it progresses. I put a couple of landfill makers off of these warehouses here to just drain out some of that stone because it wasn't draining fast enough. And we drained out quite a bit of it. So we have ample landfill right now. We have our lab parts. Those are ready to go. We just need the blue science and the blue science things to build up, so we can go ahead and do that. So I think we will do that this episode. Let's go ahead, roll the intro, and we will get right to it after I get some landfill. Like that much landfill. Very good. I made the realization that we're not only going to need to make blue science, but also red and green again, because that's the way that science works. So I went ahead and grabbed our science setup from a while back ago. We're going to have to reset that up too. And yeah, let's just go ahead and build out a little bit of space here. I think I'm going to leave actually quite a bit of space over here. Hey, look, there's where we went to go get our temperate trees. Wow, that seemed like it was so far away. It just really wasn't, was it? Well, that's all our landfill. This looks like a good spot. So let's go ahead and do that here. Yeah, let's do it right. Let's see. We need to leave a little bit more space. We're gonna have to landfill more. Just go and grab all of that. Easy come, easy go, and that'll give us an excuse to take this out and fix that little bump. And fill in the rest of this. I think we can make cliff explosives in that we have the technology and the resources. That might be something we look into here to clear out some of this stuff, just to get it out of the way. Is that better? Let's go a little bit further back. There we go. Right about there. Sounds pretty good to me. Let's see. These are going to be a lot of level 1 machines that I currently don't have. And then we get to do the wonderful game of trying to remember what all of these belts are for. You know what? I'd like to have a deconstruction planner that is solely for getting rid of those power poles. And I'd like to keep that around because it seems like we've been needing it a lot lately. And I'll go ahead and make that and forget about it. And in a couple of episodes, I'll delete it out of my inventory. And you know what? We need these in our pocket, because we'll have to upgrade them. And I've got the level 2 machines. Let's go ahead and upgrade all of those. All right, so this belt, I believe, is strictly for the green science materials. This one up here is strictly for the red. You need copper. You're getting that off the middle line. You need tin. You're getting that off the inside line. You need iron. You're getting that off the middle. So the middle is copper and iron. Iron, lead. So this one is tin and lead. Copper, lead, tin. And that is basic circuit boards. So I'm guessing that you are basic circuits. Is anything else grabbing off of that? It doesn't appear to be. All right, we need to get the bus down here. That is going to be just ludicrous amounts of belt. Wow, I thought we had so much landfill. And now it's all gone. I'm not quite sure what we're going to have to do about that. What was I getting? I was getting belt. And land filling this on down. All All right, and I think this is probably a fitting place for that cliff section right there, because I think this is as far as I'm planning on taking the bus. We're going to need these down here, these and these. I know for sure. We're going to need iron. We're going to need copper. Bet we're going to need steel. And I don't know that we need the bronze, but I know we need all of these. And where is the gold? Oh, it's way up here. We need that down here too. All right, let's just take these lines that we actually need down. And we'll pull the other ones only if absolutely necessary. That look good? Someone was asking about the mod that I have installed that allows me to do this with just a mouse over. It's called Ghost Placer Express. I talk about it a lot. If somebody asks about it, I always have the idea that there's probably at least 1 or 2 or 10 other people wondering about it as well. It's a very good mod. It kind of fills that gap before you have robots, but it still makes blueprints usable. And I used it a little bit in the earlier version, and it seemed kind of cheaty to me a little bit. And it is, I guess, if you want to look at it like that. But I don't know. I never really liked the nanobots mod, and it's nothing against it. It's a great mod. I'm not sure quite what my hang-up is about it. I think it's something to do with kind of the delay. I don't really care for the delay. And this one allows you to build things, and it's basically just replacing a click, right? That's all it's really doing there. So it doesn't feel particularly overpowered, especially in a playthrough like this. And with the new... I used a mod called Blueprint Shortcuts in .16, which is it gave the copy-paste functionality in Factorio before it was available vanilla. And with that particular mod slash functionality, I think it just makes the placement of the blueprints like very, very, very important. So, just to be able to use that copy paste functionality, because it's so handy. It's so handy. But yeah, I guess it could be considered cheaty. I'm not proud, but it's really good. It's really good. All right, we're going to be a little low on transport belt. Can I go ahead and just handcraft some of that? We need tin. Oh boy, I don't want to have to pick up this stuff. Actually, I guess I could have grabbed it from the buffer, but I didn't do that already. Okay, and actually, this is completely facing the wrong way. All right, so here's the big test. Do I remember what each one of these things were? This one on the bottom, I believe, was tin and lead. So we're going to go with that and see how that works out. Actually, it would have made a lot more sense to go the other way. All right, tin and lead, and this one was copper and iron. Huh. And this top one was basic circuits, I think. And I think I just want to do one side of the belt with those. All right, we'll see how this goes. We gonna have enough? I think we are. All right, that'll be that. Let's see, we don't have very much stone left. Let's go ahead and grab... Is that the main power line? It sure is. Everything looks like it's working, so that means I must have plugged everything in right. Very, very nice. All right, let's see. What do we need now for blue science? I think I'm going to try to grab a little bit more belt. Let's grab some more manufacturing plants. I'm stuck in cliffs. I think I need to go up there because I actually need to grab some gear wheels. And I don't think I'm actually boxing any of these. That might be something I look into. Now we can make 2. Because we need just iron plate. Okay. Ah, there we go. And let's grab some of those too. Okay, so blue science. We need these things and these things. These things just take a lot of raw materials. And these things take, like, sub-materials. They need this, which just takes raw, this, and this. Okay, you take the fluids. You're actually made in a chemical plant. Let's go ahead and get one of those. Electronic circuits, aluminum, copper, glass, gold. All right, so let's see. That's a line of that. That's a line of that. Let's go ahead and lay some of these out here. That. This. And this. That is all going into making that. And then we have this other item here, which is this, that just requires raw material. Okay, so if we can make this work, that would be optimal. We need a line of copper and glass, gold and aluminum, and advanced circuits. And that'll cover all of that. What is this? Is that here? Coppery waste byproduct. That's not making me thrilled. Okay, but that setup right there should work. We'll just need to get fluids coming in, and if we could do it that way, that would be best. You also need steel. If we made this steel and belts, do you need any of that? Okay, you need all that plus some electronic circuits. Or advanced circuits, I should say. So if that goes down and we make that the aluminum gold line. Oh, actually, both of these can go down. That gets you your copper as well. Then we just need advanced circuits. Which we can do like that. Not the prettiest thing imaginable, but not terrible. Then we'll need to bring in nitrogen. We can do that with the compressed air thing. Let's see, can we do that? We're going to need an air filter Mark II. Let's do that. We need one of those and something else. I don't remember what that something else is, though. Is it just a liquefier? Let's look. That is a chemical plant. Okay, I think we can make one of those. Yes, we can. All right, then that'll just need the naphtha and the oil coming in from there. You need an inserter there. You're going to need an in. You're going to need an in. Then they have these coppery waste products. I don't know what we're going to do about that. Can we drop that there? Drop that up there. Get rid of the wastewater or waste products that way. Those will have to be filter inserters. That's okay. Do you make any of those? You do. All right, so in. Filter. Okay, we'll need one more. Two more. Because you're going to have to send out your coppery waste byproduct. And I don't know. I guess we just box it for now. Filter that, filter that, filter that. And then you'll need a filter inserter going out. you'll need a regular inserter going out because you don't have anything else. And this will be our line coming here. That will build our blue science-y things. And I don't think we're going to be able to support that many machines. Not even close. So we will do that many machines. And send out your blue stuff. Over here, or it can be grabbed by the labs. All right, so let's lay all this out. We're going to need our 2 fluids, which are right here, conveniently. Let's see, the fuel oil is on the top, so that would make the most sense to put it right here on the inside. And probably want those being pumps. I don't think I have any right now, though. So we'll get back to that. But for right now, just to have it flowing is good enough. Okay, there are our fluids. Then we have our lines coming in. Go ahead and copy that setup. And now we play remember what all these were. I don't think it matters other than, let's see, advanced circuits need to be on the outside. So this line right here needs to be the advanced circuits. Okay. Then we needed copper and glass. Okay, and the last one was just this. Gold and aluminum. All right, and this one, I believe, was these electronic circuits. And steel. And I'm just going to take these over and kind of pretend like the bus is ending here, because if all goes to plan, it actually will be. All right, let's get some of this hooked up, and see just if any of it works. Well, stuff's being made. That's positive. Coppery waste byproduct, A. Are you making your stuff? You are. Everything we have. Oh, we didn't make the nitrogen. Let's do that real quick. That should be fairly quick and easy and painless. We need that. We need that. We're going to need a flare stack. Oh, we have one. Fantastic. Compressed air. Air separation, nitrogen, and oxygen. Flare stack. And this can go up and across. And we need to set the filter on this to whatever this is. Atomic sensor array. And we'll put you on the inside. All right, power. Okay, there go things. Things being made. And we're making blue science. All right, there's our first bottle on the line. Wow, that seems like progress right there. All right, so blue science with all of this, and it's not even done well. Not even a little bit. I did have to turn the secondary power on, by the way. That happened in between episodes. We were running a little bit low. We are now no longer running a little bit low. Okay, so there's the blue science. Let's see. We need some of these little doohickeys here. We need, yeah, those. Yeah, I need those. These things right here. Let's see. Let's change that to a box, just temporarily. Because yeah, I want these things. And we need those for these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna need 2 more of those, I believe. For that, we need advanced circuits. Well, I had a little bit of a buffer going there. It did not last long. Let's see. How many is that? That's 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 1 more. And I think that'll do it. All right, yeah, I can go ahead and queue these up right now, looks like. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop these guys in here. And while that's waiting, what do we want to research? The first thing we see are modules, and we can't make those because that's a different type of science. Thermal water extraction, bioplastics, geode, advanced gas processing, advanced oil processing. I have no idea what we need to be making right now. Another level of metallurgy. That just gives us better chemical furnaces. Advanced nickel smelting. Advanced silicon smelting. That might be good. Titanium sulfur processing. I have no idea. Desert Tree Arboretum 2. Worker robot speed. I know what that is. Ceramics. Ceramic bearings. Oh, I have no idea. No idea at all. I don't even know where to start. Electric furnaces. Lab research speed. Advanced electronics 2. Advanced oil processing. Generally, whenever I get blue science, that is the first thing that I go for. So I'm going to start researching that. And then we'll... I'll have to go and research what it is I need to research. 1, 2, 3... Actually, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I think this is more labs than we'll actually be able to support with this, but we can go ahead and get it going anyway. You're going to need long-handeds as well. And we are researching us some blue science. Fantastic. All right, then we have this stuff. Let's, for now, let's feed that directly into one of these that is doing this process. There. And then we can come by and grab our copper ore every now and then and transfer it over to where it needs to go. I'm hoping that's going to keep up. How long does this process take? 0.5 seconds. All right, so that should be more than enough. All right, that's super exciting. We've got our blue science. That I'm absolutely thrilled. All right, so that's a big step. That's a huge step. That's what we've been building to for the last several episodes. I mean, I guess the next natural progression is going to be to go up to the next level of science, which I believe was yellow. Actually, I guess it's that ablative weapons testing kit. Can we build that? I guess this is kind of like the military science. Brass, Invar. These are things I think we can make. We're just not currently making. Brass and Invar. Weapons testing circuit. Okay, which is just basically actually we can do this pretty much immediately. Invar is what? Made for molten Invar. Steel and nickel. Hey, there's a use for our nickel. Very, very good. Okay, and what was the other one? Brass. Brass. Copper and zinc. All right, and I believe we've got some zinc. That seems to be something that we recently came across in one of our flotation processes. Yeah, zinc. We have it. All right, so we have everything we need for those. And I believe there's some things we can research with that. Yeah, some of our military items here. Hmm. Yeah, I think I've seen some of these things with the crystallization. I don't think we can currently do that. It's a process kind of like flotation, and I don't know how we get to it. It's this one right here. All right, so this one should probably be our next one, because I do want to get that. And that leads to thermal refining, which I also want to get. That gives us the purified versions of those. All right, so that's a plan. I'm excited to be a part of that. But I think before we get too far, I want to kind of redo. I don't want to. I don't want to bus. I don't think. Or do I? I'm not sure. I want to. I want to redo all this. I do know that. I do want to redo this and make it where maybe it's just a little bit more robust. Because this right here isn't going to cut it. We're going to have to make much more. We're going to need a lot more of these setups, a lot better of this setup, and in turn making this just a little bit more robust. And I want to do that, and I'd like to get trains set up, and we had a little bit of a wood scare in the last episode. It looks like it's actually doing okay now. But this is something I would also kind of like to expand a little bit. And by the way, this one looked like it was overproducing a little bit. So what I did was took the line from this and just stopped it here and moved it across to where it fed this side. And it's been working well. It's been kind of backed up and everything's been doing well. We've been making lots of resin. And although we're kind of losing resin, we're resin negative right now, which isn't great. But, our basic circuit negative, too. Yeah, these are things we'll need to address. But yeah, I want to kind of expand and get a rail network going, just to be able to move things a lot faster. I don't think this bus is going to cut it for much longer, and I'm sick of wasting all this belt. Really, is what it's all about. But I'll think a little bit more about that and decide if we're going to do that or go to the next level of science in the next episode. I'm not really sure. But thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode. Advanced oil processing. Where was it? We were just looking at it. It was something to do with this stuff. That right there. Do it. All right. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.